Now, if you have been struggling to make a simple phone call or use your mobile data lately, you're not alone. In Abuja, residents are dealing with frustratingly poor network service, calls dropping mid-conversations, apps refusing to load, and entire areas going without signal for hours. What's making it worse for many is the fact that back in January, mobile operators increased the cost of data and voice calls, promising improved service. But months later, not much has changed except the frustration. Well, our correspondent, Sumayya Abubakar, is standing by now to speak to us on this development. Sumayya, I'm sure that you have also personally had some disruptions to your network service. Can you describe the current state of, data usage, network service in Abuja where you are?
Good afternoon, Blessing. Yes, indeed. I would start by saying that yesterday, my husband was truly frustrated because he was having a meeting and he kept getting locked out. He kept complaining. He was frustrated. Now, as much as that situation was frustrating, it was also funny to me because I was already working on the stories. The FCT, the nation's capital has become really, really bad in terms of the network signals. Sometimes people will tell you for a particular network provider that it goes over 2 days without network. I've called people even outside Abuja, but then for the people in the FCT, it is really alarming, really frustrating. Sometimes you'll be in a meeting. I recall that for months now, sometimes even if I joined live like this to talk to, to share reports on what is going on around me with our viewers, there is always a network situation. Sometimes it cracks, you're frustrated, you're on call, it drops, you have to call back again. So situations like this have been affecting businesses, personal lives. Students have also made a lot of complaints. But the most frustrating part, which the people I was able to speak with emphasized, was the fact that there was an increase in tariff. And we recall earlier, I think late December to earlier January this year, where people were, at the National Assembly, rather, were pushing, saying that they've spoken to these network providers and they said due to inflation and other situations, they need to increase the tariff, which of course went years without. So Nigerians were promised, by the legislators that if at all this happened, there's going to be a transformation. But then nothing has been done so far. I've been trying all efforts to reach the NCC, and I'm going to keep pushing in order to, bring this report forward. But then from their website, there is one thing that I've noticed that they tend to put as major reason why the network has been failing, which is the fact that with the road construction ongoing, it tends to affect the cables. Now, this was something I know around March they spoke about, saying that this is what is the cause. But from now, we still don't have synergy between the Ministry of Works and the NCC, talking about the regulatory body for their networks in order to make sure that Nigerians at least get what their money worth. So this is currently the situation. The frustration is loud. It's been going on for over 2 years now, and it keeps getting worse.
So, recently I was speaking with my mom in Lokoja, Kogi State, and I understand for a fact that they are also going through the same thing. So how widespread are these network disruptions? Because clearly it's not just in the FCT. There are certain other areas affected. What other areas are we looking at? And are there areas more affected than the others?
Yeah, I will tell you that as much as I sampled the FCT, because I was able to talk to them to get them on camera, there were a lot of people. I know that I even posted it on my WhatsApp status just to get people's opinion from outside Abuja. And yes, there was a lot. Kogi is one of them. Someone from Kaduna pointed out that frustration. Someone in Zamfara also pointed out that frustration. Someone said they live in Calabar and it also happens like that. So yes, it is nationwide spread. This situation, the annoying thing or the frustrating thing for Nigerians is that the NCC are a bit quiet on this, Blessing. Now, way back, we tend to see NCC signing this network provider saying, okay, you haven't done this. This has been going on. So this is the fine you get. But then for A year plus now, nothing has been done. MCC has not come out to explain, apart from that network, the road situation that they posted on their website. Nothing else is done. And like I said, I've been finding it difficult a bit reaching out to them, where they've just been tossing me here and there. But of course, I will push. If they don't, then from front of their office, I will do something to showcase that we have tried all our efforts, because News Central has been pushing to get a balanced report. But yes, it is not just the FCT. We just sampled the FCT, but frustration are alarming, and it's loud from every corner of the country.
All right, Sumayya, Abubakar, thank you for bringing us the updates. And definitely News Central is committed to getting to the bottom of this. I do understand that we can also try to reach out to some of the telcos to understand exactly what's happening, with the network disruptions. And I'm sure that the viewer now understands why they've been experiencing disruptions in that area of the country. Thank you so much for joining us once again.